Welcome back to San Antonio Living. It is a Flavor Friday, and today Alan and Susie are taking us out to Helotes for barbecue. So this morning we're learning the story behind P-Daddy's BBQ.
It's Susie and Alan, and we are here with San Antonio Restaurants and the Flavors of Texas, and we are here to bring you another amazing restaurant for Flavor Friday.
That's right. Today we are going to take you out to Helotes, Texas to P-Daddy's BBQ. Some of the best barbecue around. Yeah, so the cool thing about P-Daddy's BBQ, B.R. Anderson started it back in 2012. You know, first of all, he just loved to cook, and he would just smoke barbecue and brisket out in his backyard, and his neighbors and friends, they just loved it, and he loved doing it.
Yeah.
So back in 2012, he decided, I'm going to quit my job and start doing barbecue.
Yeah, it's so cool. I love the story because he was a corporate guy, you know, and he had a corporate job, all that good stuff, but just loved, he wasn't happy doing that. He was happy, you know, feeding people, and people loved his barbecue.
So he started as a food truck, and they still have a food truck, but started as a food truck, ran that in 2012, and then in 2016 they moved out to Helotes, to Old Town Helotes, beautiful spot, and now it's their brick-and-mortar restaurant.
It's their brick-and-mortar, and he actually runs it with his son Kyle.
Yes.
And Kyle actually runs that Helotes location, so when you go out there, you'll see him there. But it's amazing having this father-son duo.
Yeah, because just recently, maybe less than a year ago, they also opened a P-Daddy's BBQ in Bandera, Texas. So now BR kind of runs that one, and Kyle runs the one in Helotes.
Yeah, it's a really cool place too. They have such an amazing outdoor area, huge, which I think that most people don't realize, the big, huge outside area they have.
It's a beautiful thing. So let's talk about their food. The brisket is obviously the top seller. They sell a lot of brisket. It is only natural Black Angus beef that they use, and it is so tender and smoky and flavorful. It's incredible.
Right.
Then I also thought their ribs were really cool because they use a sweet tea glaze on their ribs, which just give it a little bit of a sweet flavor, but at the same time it's tender and meaty, and it's just really good.
Well, you know, the name of their game is low and slow. That's what he always says. You know, it's low and slow. So that brisket is just going to fall apart, and it's so delicious. So I actually had their loaded baked potato.
Yes.
And oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it is loaded.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no way. I went home with leftovers. It was just packed with cheese.
It's a pound. They use a 1 pound potato.
Yes, and then the brisket that's in there, oh my gosh, so good.
Yeah, you can have it either with brisket or with pulled pork. And they have several shareable items. They have nachos, or you can get tacos, and they're loaded with brisket or pulled pork, and they're really good. But you know, one way to judge a barbecue restaurant is by the sides.
So true.
And let me tell you, they have their sides down. They know what they're doing.
They do.
So cream corn is one of the things everyone likes to have with their barbecue. They have cream corn, and it's delicious, but they also have a jalapeno cheddar creamed corn. So they take that, and that just raises it up several notches.
It is so delicious.
It's really good.
Absolutely. And just as a little side tip, if you go to our Flavors of Friday Holiday Edition magazine, they have the recipes in there. So
there you go. That's right. You can have that recipe. The last thing I want to talk about is they still have their food truck. So if you want to have an event catered, you can contact them, and they'll send their food truck out. They can bring it in, or you can have their food truck parked out at your party and have everyone go out and get some great brisket.
Yes, I think it's such a cool way to have an event. You know, you have their food truck out there, have amazing food, amazing brisket, and again, everything is made in-house, everything is made from scratch. All of their briskets and their meats are all smoked in-house, so you're going to get a delicious plate.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, we have some big news. So
we do.
We are going to have a contest starting tomorrow for P-Daddy's BBQ. So what you need to do is what?
You need to go to Flavors of Texas Instagram, and that is where the contest will be. They'll be giving away a $50 gift card. So simple to enter, right there on Flavors of Texas Instagram. And actually the contest will start tomorrow. So you go enter today, and get going.
You might win $50 for P-Daddy's BBQ.
Actually, and head out to Helotes. I'm telling you, it's such a cool town. It's such a cool place if you haven't been. But P-Daddy's is definitely a spot you want to visit.
There you go.
And of course, if you would like some more information on the San Antonio Restaurant Group and our Flavor Friday series, take a look at your screen. You can visit theFlavorsOfTexas.com and follow on Instagram for all sorts of great giveaway information.